On a hill above Kingston, a mansion painted in bold Caribbean gold catches the sunlight like it owns the island. A pool stretches toward the ocean, palm trees sway in the wind. This isn't just a house. This is Chris Gayle's playground, where cricket trophies sit beside champagne bottles and mornings start with ocean views, not alarms. Today, we're stepping inside the Jamaica Villa of the man who turned power, joy, and confidence into a lifestyle. But first, how did a kid from Kingston become the universe boss? Born on September 21, 1979 in Kingston, Jamaica, Gayle grew up in a modest home where life was far from easy. His father, Dudley Gayle, served as a policeman, while his mother, Hazel, sold peanuts and snacks on the roadside to support their family. Money was tight, but cricket was free, and for Chris, it was everything. Using makeshift bats and tennis balls, he would spend hours playing on the narrow streets, learning to hit hard because running between wickets wasn't always an option. That raw street cricket became the foundation of the power-hitting style that would later shake stadiums across continents. He attended Excelsior High School in Campbelltown, but financial struggles forced him to drop out after grade 10. Still, cricket remained his calling. At just 19, he made his first-class debut for Jamaica in 1998, the start of a journey that would change the face of West Indies cricket. A year later, in 1999, he debuted for the West Indies national team, stepping onto the world stage as a fearless left-handed opener. By 2005, Gayle took his talents abroad, playing for Worcestershire in the English County Championship, where he proved himself as not just a power hitter, but a complete cricketer. A year later, he dominated the ICC Champions Trophy, leading the tournament in runs and delivering 3 centuries along with 8 wickets, a performance that reaffirmed his status as one of the most dynamic all-rounders in modern cricket. Then came the era of the Indian Premier League, IPL, and Chris Gayle became a global sensation. In 2008, he joined the Kolkata Knight Riders, but his true explosion came later with the Royal Challengers Bangalore. His monstrous sixes and effortless dominance over bowlers made him an international icon. In 2013, he smashed an unbeaten 175 off just 66 balls, the highest individual T20 score in history, a record that still stands. Beyond IPL, Gayle's T20 career spanned every major league on the planet, from Australia's Big Bash to the Pakistan Super League and Bangladesh Premier League, earning him the nickname the Universe Boss. His legacy, however, isn't built only on entertainment. In 2012, he made history as the first player to hit a 6 off the very first ball of a test match, and in 2015, he became the first player ever to score a double century in a World Cup match, with a jaw-dropping 215 against Zimbabwe. By 2019, Gayle had played more World Cup games than any West Indian before him, proof of his endurance and dedication to the game. Even as he aged, his power never faded. After a brief break, he returned to the West Indies T20 squad for the 2021 World Cup, playing what many believe to be his final international match against Australia. Yet, true to his style, Gayle has never officially retired, preferring to leave the door open for one last farewell before his home crowd in Jamaica. And speaking of Jamaica, it's where the legend's heart, home, and happiness reside. Now, let's step inside the Universe Boss's lavish Jamaican villa, a place as bold, vibrant, and larger than life as the man himself. Jamaica Villa, where the Universe Boss parties and sleeps. Chris Gayle's villa in Kingston, Jamaica, affectionately called the CG Villa, or sometimes the Universe Boss Palace, is not just a house. It's a full-blown celebration of the man's personality, bold, playful, and larger than life. Painted in a vibrant sunshine yellow, the mansion stands tall on the hill, overlooking the Caribbean Sea with a kind of effortless swagger that perfectly mirrors its owner. From afar, it looks like a resort for the rich and famous, and in truth, it kind of is. The estate features 9 bedrooms, each designed with its own mood, some tropical, some ultra-modern, but all sharing one thing in common: opulence. The master suite is pure indulgence, with mirrors installed above the bed, a design choice Gayle himself has joked about during interviews. It's hard not to notice how the interiors blend tropical ease with sleek modern luxury. White leather couches, crystal chandeliers, neon accents, and floor-to-ceiling glass doors that open to panoramic ocean views. Outside, the infinity pool sparkles under the Jamaican sun, surrounded by palm trees and an open-air bar that feels straight out of a five-star resort. Friends, teammates, and celebrities often flock here, and when Gayle throws a party, the entire villa transforms. His famous in-house strip club, called the Triple Century, is built right inside the property, complete with strobe lighting, a sound system, and even a dance pole. A space designed purely for fun and nightlife energy. But the villa isn't all about partying. There are quiet corners too. An upper balcony where Gayle enjoys morning coffee while overlooking the Kingston skyline, and a private gym where he keeps his powerful physique in shape. Everything in this house screams confidence, success, and unapologetic self-enjoyment, a real reflection of Gayle's live big, love loud philosophy. And when he's not hosting guests or lounging by the pool with his signature grin, you'll probably find him behind the wheel of one of his jaw-dropping cars. Let's take a closer look at the machines that keep the universe boss rolling in style. Car collection. From European elegance to raw Italian aggression, each car tells a story of a man who built his legacy from the cricket pitch to the fast lane. Gayle's Bentley Continental GT is the definition of power wrapped in refinement. Under its sculpted hood roars a 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine, producing 626 horsepower and a top speed of 207 miles per hour, 333 kilometers per hour. The performance is as smooth as a Jamaican rum, fast, controlled, and intoxicating. But Gayle's version takes luxury to an entirely new level. Inside, diamond-stitched leather seats and hand-finished wood veneers create a sense of opulence worthy of the universe boss. Valued at around $250,000, this Bentley isn't just transportation, it's a throne on wheels. Then there's the Lotus Exige, a car that couldn't be more different, lightweight, loud, and laser-focused on performance. Powered by a 3.5-liter supercharged V6, it pumps out 345 horsepower, sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds. It's not about comfort here. It's about feeling every inch of the road. Gayle's Exige, finished in metallic green with black racing stripes, is his go-to when he wants to feel pure adrenaline. Priced at around $100,000, this is the car that proves Gayle's thrill for speed matches his passion for showmanship. For those moments when the universe boss decides to turn the volume down just a little, the Mercedes-Benz GLS class comes into play. This full-size luxury SUV combines strength and comfort, powered by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 delivering 483 horsepower. Inside, it's all about indulgence, massaging Napa leather seats, ambient lighting, and state-of-the-art infotainment that makes every drive feel like a first-class flight. It's the perfect ride for family outings or airport runs, and at around $105,000, it's a symbol of understated luxury in Gayle's otherwise loud collection. Now, if any car in his garage screams Universe Boss, it's the 2022 Lamborghini Aventador, a beast with a 6.5-liter V12 engine, unleashing 769 horsepower and reaching 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. This machine doesn't whisper, it roars. The scissor doors, the aggressive stance, and the exhaust symphony make it one of the most dramatic supercars ever built. With a value of about $550,000, this Lambo is the centerpiece of his collection. A car that perfectly reflects his charisma and unstoppable spirit. Yes, Gayle owns not one but two Aventadors. The LP700-4 is the earlier model, equally ferocious. It carries a 6.5-liter V12 producing 700 horsepower and hits 217 miles per hour, 350 kilometers per hour. Where the newer Aventador is flamboyant, this one feels darker, moodier, a midnight reflection of Gayle's more introspective side. Current market value, around $400,000. For most people, one Lamborghini defines success. For Gayle, it's just another way to express himself. Completing the lineup is Gayle's Ferrari 458 Italia, a car that merges beauty and brutality. It's powered by a 4.5-liter naturally aspirated V8, producing 562 horsepower and revving up to 9,000 RPM. Pure music to a driver's ears. Acceleration? 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds. With its low, fluid silhouette and precision handling, the 458 Italia is a masterpiece of Italian engineering. Gayle's version, in signature Ferrari red with carbon fiber detailing, stands out even in his star-studded garage. Currently valued at $280,000, it's the perfect symbol of finesse meeting ferocity. From gold-plated Bentleys to roaring Lamborghinis, Chris Gayle's car collection is a reflection of his life. Extravagant, fearless, and unforgettable. But these wheels are just one part of the story. Up next, let's talk numbers, the jaw-dropping net worth that fuels this legendary lifestyle. Income and net worth. As of now, his net worth stands at approximately $30 million, built through decades of brilliance on the field, smart business ventures, and a lifestyle that screams success without apology. Cricket remains the bedrock of Gayle's empire. Over a 20-year international career, he accumulated nearly 20,000 runs across all formats, transforming himself into one of the most marketable players in the world. His earnings from the West Indies Cricket Board alone once peaked at $3 million annually, thanks to central contracts, match fees, and performance bonuses. The Indian Premier League, IPL, however, was his goldmine. Between 2008 and 2017, he pocketed over $7 million, representing top franchises like Kolkata Knight Riders, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and Punjab Kings. His 2011 and 2013 seasons, highlighted by that jaw-dropping 175 run, remain iconic moments that defined T20 cricket. Add to that his appearances in leagues around the world, the Big Bash League, Australia, Caribbean Premier League, Pakistan Super League, and Bangladesh Premier League. And Gayle's match fees alone contributed between $20 to $25 million, over half of his total wealth. Even after stepping back from international cricket, he continues to earn from Legends matches and special T20 tournaments, proving that the universe boss never really clocks out. When Chris Gayle walks into a room, brands line up. His magnetic personality, humor, and international fan base make him a marketing dream. Over his career, Gayle's endorsement earnings have surpassed $10 million, with an annual take-home between $1 and $2 million. Some of his standout partnerships include Spartan Sports, which launched the Chris Gayle 333 cricket gear line, Sandals Resorts, a Caribbean powerhouse brand, and Royal Stag and Geo, both of which capitalized on his IPL popularity. Other deals with Nike, Red Stripe, Digicel, and Dafabet boosted his profile further. A major reason for his continued brand growth, up 42% in value in recent years, is his strong social media presence. With millions of followers across Instagram, X, Twitter, and Facebook, every post doubles as a global ad campaign. Beyond cricket and sponsorships, Gayle has evolved into a savvy entrepreneur. His flagship venture, Triple Century 333 Sports Bar in Kingston, Jamaica, is a hotspot that fuses nightlife, sports, and entertainment, a direct reflection of his own personality. Named after his legendary triple century in Test cricket, the bar attracts both locals and tourists, especially during CPL seasons, when it becomes the go-to after-party spot. Gayle also ventured into music production, launching Triple Century Records and debuting as an artist with hits like We Come Out to Party and Blessings. His collaborations with Indian rapper Emowe Bantai and various Caribbean artists show that his creativity goes well beyond cricket. Though music brings in smaller revenue streams, it amplifies his personal brand and influence across entertainment. In recent years, Gayle has embraced a post-cricket media career. His bold, humorous takes make him a favorite commentator during IPL and CPL broadcasts, earning between $100,000 and $200,000 per season. Add in talk show appearances, live event hosting, and collaborations with streaming platforms, and these engagements have added another $2 to $3 million to his fortune. But what truly separates him from other athletes isn't just his money or fame, it's what he gives back. Next, let's explore how Chris Gayle uses his success to empower his community through philanthropy and giving back. Philanthropy. Through his foundation and youth-focused initiatives, the Universe Boss has quietly built a legacy of giving that mirrors the same passion he once brought to the cricket pitch. Chris Gayle Academy, building futures beyond the boundary. In 2013, Gayle launched the Chris Gayle Academy in the UK, later expanding it to Jamaica in 2014. Designed for disadvantaged youth aged 16 to 20, the Academy runs a 12-month residential program combining cricket training, academic support, and community service. The aim is simple but powerful: to give young people the same opportunity Gayle had, to use cricket as a way out. With backing from Cricket for Change, British Airways, Spartan, and Digicel Jamaica, the Foundation's long-term goal is to inspire 3,000 Jamaican children to stay in school and reach their full potential within 5 years. Each year, Gayle donates a portion of his birthday proceeds and match fees to sustain the project. Since 2019, Gayle has also channeled his philanthropy through his business ventures. As co-owner of Hagley West Watch Company, he supports global charities that promote grassroots cricket and youth empowerment, helping underprivileged communities build local sports infrastructure. This reflects his belief that cricket isn't just a game, it's a bridge for inclusion and opportunity. Through every initiative, Gayle proves that even after the lights fade and the crowds disperse, a true champion keeps giving back, not for headlines, but for hope. Personal life. Beyond the headlines, Gayle's relationship with Natasha Berridge, a Jamaican fashion designer. The couple has been together for over a decade, often sharing glimpses of their family life on social media. Their daughter, Chrysalina, born in April 2016, is frequently featured in Gayle's posts, symbolizing the softer side of the hard-hitting cricketer. Gayle has credited Natasha for bringing balance and stability into his life, especially amid the chaotic pace of fame and travel. However, Gayle's outspoken personality has also landed him in multiple public controversies. His 2005 sponsorship standoff with the West Indies Cricket Board, WICB, exposed the growing tension between players' commercial rights and the board's control, leading to his temporary suspension. In 2009, his frank criticism of team management and then-coach Otis Gibson further strained relations, resulting in his exclusion from the national team for nearly 2 years before his 2012 reinstatement. In 2012, Gayle was also briefly linked to an off-field scandal in Sri Lanka involving 3 women, an incident that, although not leading to formal charges, fueled his playboy image in the media. But perhaps his most notorious controversies came in 2016, when he faced backlash for making flirtatious comments to female reporters. The most infamous instance occurred live on Australian TV during the Big Bash League, when he told journalist Mel McLaughlin, "Don't blush, baby." The moment went viral and triggered global discussions on sexism in sports, leading to a $10,000 fine and temporary damage to his public image. Through all of this, Gayle has remained candid and self-assured. He has repeatedly stated that while he regrets offending anyone, He won't let criticism define him. I'm human. I joke. I smile. I live free, he once said. That fearless attitude, whether you love it or hate it, has been central to his identity both on and off the pitch. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because together, we'll keep uncovering the real stories behind the world's most fascinating lives. Stay tuned, and see you in the next episode.